Aspen University, CJ493, Module 5, discussion question number 2, which reads, discuss the role of lie detection in backgrounding of employees. Do you agree with it? Why or why not? State of Connecticut, polygraphs, which is what I'll discuss now, are not admissible in court. They are used in criminal investigations, but they're not admissible in court. However, as a law enforcement candidate, you will submit to 2 polygraphs. One is pre-employment. You will go to pre-employment offer. You will go to the polygraph agency or to the police department that has a polygraphist, I guess is the term, and you will submit to certain questions, and then when they decide to offer you a job, you will go to a post offer where they'll ask you more intense questions. My first agency, I went to one, and they asked me the questions, and not to get too personal about my background, but I was brought up very religious. And when they asked me, they said you were nervous about certain questions when we asked you about your sexual behaviors and habits. And I said, well, yeah, and I explained why. And that was noted. My second agency, I went to the same place, and they basically just ran me through stuff. My recreational drug use as a juvenile or an adult was very limited, and that was fine. When I came to this agency, they sent me to a detective of a police department who had a business on the side doing polygraphs. And the first agency would they put a blood pressure cuff, they put it up here on my arm, and that was fine, and we went through. This guy, this third agency that I was going to, which is where I am now, the cuff was here. It was very uncomfortable. And he ran me through the questions and asked me the drug questions, and sat down with me and was just kind of hammering away. It was very limited drug use in my recreational, in my youth. And he just didn't believe me and ran me through the questions again in a different order, but he kept the drug questions again till the end. The cuff was very uncomfortable. Between sessions, he had taken the cuff off, but the cuff was very uncomfortable, and it hurt towards the end. I passed the polygraph, obviously, because I went to this next agency. I have talked to people, police officers, that have gone through polygraphs and have basically beaten them. I have a coworker who is not a police officer, and this coworker has attempted to become a police officer in the state of Connecticut, and has had very strange results because the coworker was nervous with the questions, and nervous just took it too personal, and was not successful in getting through the polygraph. I think they're bunk. I think what they do is they try to force you into telling the truth about small things, or just kind of breaking your nerve. They do work. Some people do admit stuff, but I don't have a lot of faith in them. So I am looking for a response from you with an APA citation and your opinion on this. And if you have any experience with this as law enforcement, or maybe polygraph testing for background checks for corporations or something, I would like to know. I look forward to your response.